Boom, baby. Welcome in. This is the first recording of the Brennan Cohn show, the Bcohn special. The Bcohn special. That's what it is. The Bcohn special. Anyway, welcome. I just want to, bring it in. First off, we're going to have our first sponsor, Buffalo Trace here. Welcomes in the Buffalo Trace, Kentucky straight bourbon whiskey. It's got a real smooth taste, and I have to have a drink because the Philadelphia Eagles, and this channel, what I'm doing, this is following the NFL, all the stuff involved in it. We're talking Eagles, NFC East, we're talking the NFL, we're talking all things football. That's what we're doing, man. And I have to toast to the first show. So cheers. Here we go. And the fact that the 49ers beat the shit out of us in our own house. Now, this show is going to be for the fan that follows the game, that loves football. And if you're not one of those people, then that's all right. This isn't for you. I know I've been posting a lot on my Instagram feed and stuff like that, and I have a business as well that I operate as a living for a living, but that'll have its own thing. But I love football, and I'm so honored that you guys are here. You're watching this. You want to be in the mix of what's going on, and you want to follow the show. And I really appreciate it. I can't thank you guys enough for edging me on to do this. Give a shout out to my boy Van for giving that spark. And that's my man. And then my guy Colin Gant. That's my boy. We just love football, man. And if you can follow him at NBC, go follow him on Instagram at NBC Sports Consulting, I believe, with all the hottest picks for your Sunday parlays, baby. And shout out to Kyle K for always instilling, we're dreamers. Shout out to Liam, just an amazing human. And there's so many more. And yeah, so this is the journey, man. So we're going to get right into it. What do I have to say about the 49ers? I mean, I don't know what to fucking say. If I'm being honest with you, they beat us down in our own house. It's left me with questions. I'm so thankful that Howie Roseman stays working. He already signed Shaq Leonard to a one-year deal, linebacker. Hopefully that can help us a lot. He was third overall after coming back from injury, third overall in tackles on the Indianapolis Colts before being let go. I don't know if you guys knew that, which is a good thing, which is a great sign. And I think Nicholas Morrow, this is one of the newer guys that has risen the ranks in the linebacking core of the Philadelphia Eagles, had 172 yards against him and 2 touchdowns in coverage. I think that they decided to attack our linebackers, and it paid off. They made a lot of great plays, screen passes, got to do better on tackling. And we can play a better game. In the first quarter, I was like, okay. First quarter, 6-0. Should have been 14-0, but we walk away 6-0. The 49ers have -1 yard, and we have 100, or they have -6 yards. We had 100 yards positive after the end of the first quarter, and you're sitting there thinking oh, shit. But Eric Mangini on First Things First, great show on Fox Sports, what he said was, it's just about where the timing is of when they played us. Because if you look at our schedule, we had the close game against Kansas City. We had the close game against Dallas. We had the close game against Buffalo, all in a row. So it was just time. Everyone kind of felt. And after that first quarter, I'm like, wow, we are the best team in football. There's actually no doubt. And then those next 3 quarters, they smacked us around. We did not tackle. We didn't fly to the ball. And they exploited our weaknesses, and our coaches got out-coached. See, this is the next phase in the fandom like atmosphere is when you're talking about play calling, play schemes, matchups, reads, all that kind of stuff. And when you exploit it doesn't, at the end of the day, sometimes it doesn't matter how much talent you have. It doesn't matter if you can catch the deep ball. It doesn't matter about any of that shit. It matters about what scheme you're running, when you're running it, and how effectively you are. And at the timing of the scheme implementation, if you're making an adjustment at halftime, whatever it may be. But yeah, man, the Eagles got smacked around. The 49ers are a fucking powerhouse. Welcome. I mean, they woke us up with some water, and we have to get ready for Dallas this week. So, we had Kansas City, Buffalo, Dallas, 49ers, Dallas in a 5, not in that order, but that's a 5, and then we have Seattle. So, that's a hell of a 6-game stretch. And if you were looking at that and you're saying, "Hey, Philly, you're going to come out 4-1 of those last 5 games," I would take that. And I'm okay with that. You get a great win in Arrowhead. Patrick Mahomes has never lost in November in his career at Arrowhead. Jalen Hurts got that win. The Philadelphia Eagles got that win. So you can say what you want. And the Green Bay Packers beat them. Yeah, that's true. Maybe the Chiefs aren't as much of a threat as we thought they were going to be, but I think they're going to get it fixed over there. And there's still enough time to gain momentum going into the playoffs. Now, one thing I will say about the Philadelphia Eagles, and we're welcoming you in now if you're just tuning in to the Bcohn special. And the Bcohn special, baby. And here's the thing. We have to run the ball. Why? And this goes for more teams around the league, because once you establish the run, and I'm talking to my NFL guys here, once you establish the run, you can work off the play action, and the pre-snap movement becomes a lot more of an advantage because the linebackers and the defensive linemen have to worry about those movements. And unless they get the perfect pre-snap play call on the defensive side of the ball, they have to audible, they have to change, they have to shift, or else they're going to be fucked. They're going to be misaligned with their assignments. So you have to run the ball. And Jalen Hurts was a big part of our run game when we went to the Super Bowl last year, especially early on the first 8 to 10 games before he got injured last year as well. So I think that has a factor. I think he improved significantly in the pass game. We didn't think Jalen Hurts was going to be this good. I did not think he was going to be this good. Did I think he was going to be good? Yes. A couple years ago, we were like 4-9 with Jalen Hurts, and we played the New Orleans Saints either on the road or at home. I'm not sure, but they were one of the best teams in football at that time, one of the best defenses, and we ended up coming out with a win in that game. And Jalen Hurts was throwing to Travis Fulgham and the Three Musketeers and Greg Ward. I mean, what are we talking about? And now you see, once you get in weapons, best record in football 2 years straight.